Imagine a tiny puppy, limping through a deadly Alaskan blizzard, leading a battle-hardened Navy SEAL straight to a miracle that will break your heart. What he finds buried in the snow will leave you speechless. Stay with me, because this true story of loyalty and faith is about to change everything. Navy SEAL Logan Pierce never expected his covert mission in the frozen woods of Alaska to become the most emotional night of his life. Out of the blinding snow came a tiny puppy, limping, trembling, and crying as if the storm itself had driven it to him. At first, he thought it was lost. But when the pup began tugging his sleeve and barking toward the darkness, Logan sensed something was terribly wrong. What was this little dog so desperate to show him? Keep watching, you won't believe what happens next. The storm had no mercy that night. Snow whipped through the forest like a swarm of ghosts, and the wind howled between the black trunks of the pines. Beneath that white fury moved a single figure, Logan Pierce, a 35-year-old Navy SEAL with eyes as cold and sharp as the ice beneath his boots. His breath fogged in the air, breaking into shards of silver mist. Logan had been in Alaska for 3 days, moving in silence, tracing secret coordinates near the Canadian border. His mission: confirm a hidden smuggling route. But nothing was ever simple for Logan. His body carried scars from too many missions gone wrong, and something inside him had gone quiet, colder. Then, a sound pierced the wind. A whimper, high-pitched, fragile. Logan froze. Through the haze of falling snow, something small moved near a pine tree. A puppy, no older than 3 months, black fur clumped with ice, one front leg bent and bleeding. It struggled toward him, shivering so hard its ribs rattled. Logan crouched slowly. "What the hell are you doing out here?" he murmured. The little animal stopped, eyes round and full of fear, yet something painfully human. When it reached him, it pressed its cold nose to his glove and collapsed. Logan lifted the trembling bundle. Its heartbeat raced against his palm. No tracks, no villages for miles, no reason for a puppy to be here. He tucked it inside his jacket, letting his body heat warm it. For the first time in months, something warm stirred inside the frozen chambers of his chest. But then the puppy stirred again, barked toward the darkness, wriggled free, and started limping away, stopping every few steps to look back and bark, urging him to follow. Would you follow an injured puppy into a blinding blizzard? Logan did, and what he discovered next will shock you. The little dog moved with purpose, limping but determined. The blizzard thickened, the forest grew heavier, as though holding its breath. Then the puppy stopped, barking sharply at a glint of metal half buried in the snow. Logan raised his flashlight, and there it was, an overturned pickup truck, steam hissing from the hood, one headlight flickering weakly. Inside, slumped over the wheel, a woman, barely alive, her leg pinned and bleeding. Her name was Harper Lynn, a forest ranger. Her skin pale, lips blue, blood soaking her uniform. Logan smashed the window, freed her leg, pressed gauze hard against the wound. She whispered through shivers, "The puppy, don't leave him. He found you." Her eyes closed. Her pulse faded. Logan began rescue breaths, the puppy barking desperately outside. No signal, no help, storm closing in. He lifted her into his arms and started walking, the puppy limping beside them, guiding the way through the night. One step, then another. Hours felt like forever. Finally, an old abandoned ranger cabin appeared through the snow. He kicked the door open, started a fire, wrapped Harper in everything warm he had. He got one bar on the satellite phone, called for medevac. 20 minutes later, rotors roared overhead. They airlifted Harper and the puppy, now named Echo, to safety. 6 hours of surgery. Doctors said Logan got her there just in time. She lived. Weeks turned into months. Logan visited every day. Harper learned to walk again. Echo grew stronger, never leaving her side. And slowly, between the two of them and one brave little dog, 3 broken hearts began to heal. 6 months later, spring came to the forest. Logan, Harper, and Echo returned to the place where it all began. Wildflowers now grew where blood once stained the snow. Logan looked at Harper and finally said the words he'd carried for months. "I want to stay." With you. She smiled and whispered, We already are a team. Sometimes God doesn't speak through thunder or fire. Sometimes He sends a trembling puppy into a storm to guide us home. This story moved you, didn't it? If it touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope today. Drop a comment below and tell me, have you ever experienced a miracle disguised as something small? Hit subscribe for more stories of faith, courage, and unbreakable love. God bless you, and may He keep sending little miracles like Echo to light your way.